As a Tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. The inheritors of the great runes, the Shard has been engulfed by the Scarlet Rot. He is a ruthless justiciar.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on. Welcome to Deep Thoughts While Gaming. I'm Chris Chappell. War in the Middle East. Something that is so dreadfully frequent that as the years go by, I'm sure it'll be impossible to date this video. Amidst the endless arguments of who is justified and who is evil, often made by those in the comfort of their own homes, 1,000 miles away from the conflict, are people permanently scarred and disfigured by the fighting, both physically and spiritually. How people react to and cope with senseless cycles of violence is a theme at the core of Elden Ring. You find yourself thrust into a land full of ancient conflict you don't understand. You have absolutely no clue what's going on, and everyone you meet seems to hate you for some reason. And I'm honestly not sure if I just described Elden Ring, the Middle East, or high school. Come to think of it, in high school, I was also maidenless. At every turn, there seems to be senseless slaughter, sometimes in the name of questionable gods with questionable ideological motivations, sometimes in the name of liberation from their oppressors, but always with a body count. You may be minding your own business, going about your day, till you turn the corner and there's some ungodly horror in your face. And perhaps most tragic of all is finding yourself inextricably pulled into the violence. Friends turn against you because of slight ideological differences, or because you accidentally hit the wrong button and now they're trying to kill you. Death isn't a bug, it's a feature of Elden Ring. It becomes a constant companion, sometimes literally. It gets to the point where you become used to seeing everyone as an enemy. If only absolution were so easy in real life. It's a world where people you think are your enemies might really just want to be left alone to live their lives. And yet another NPC I loved is now dead, though there are things worse than death. The echoes and ghosts of past violence still affect us today, and I don't just mean a giant skeleton that pops up out of nowhere, though random attacks on civilians can seem just as senseless. How do you deal with it? Some find refuge in loyalty to an old order, no matter how badly decayed and beyond saving. Others become twisted monsters, unrecognizable from what they previously were. Miquella tried to carve out a better world, only to end in failure. And the Albinorics never quite found their promised land. But perhaps most futile of all is you, the player, trying to become Elden Lord. Your actions ultimately have very little impact, no matter how many times you try finger butthole. Friends die. Frequently. Seriously, FromSoft? Mending the Elden Ring doesn't help. You can't save the world. It's under the control of powerful forces outside your even basic comprehension. What's a gloam-eyed queen anyway? You may find yourself going about your day looking for some treasure and accidentally stumble upon an entire race of people massacred for their beliefs. Faced with such casual horror, the temptation to despair is almost overwhelming. Maybe it would be better to just watch the whole world burn. But just when you reach the very literal rock bottom, Melina, your maiden, which you totally have, you have a maiden, tries to pull you back from the brink of hopelessness.
However mired in torment and despair, life endures. Births continue. There is beauty in that. Is there not?
There is beauty in that, and in all of Elden Ring, even mired in torment and despair. It's easy to overlook while you're being absolutely wrecked by some monstrosity for the 50th time, but breathtaking beauty is everywhere. But it isn't just big things. There's beauty everywhere. The world is broken. But, like the Japanese tradition of kintsugi, those cracks can be filled with gold. Rather than hide the shattering, the damage is illuminated. Scars become gold. In Christian theology, Christ's resurrected and glorified and perfected body still holds the scars of his crucifixion. The scars aren't blemishes or a defect to be erased. They're a part of our humanity, our journey, and what our spiritual perfection hangs upon. And there is beauty in that. Thank you for watching Deep Thoughts While Gaming. Maybe the DLC will be more upbeat. Probably not.